Hello viewers, you welcome to another news hour on Jamano Media and Products. We first begin with our headlines. 4 councillor positions up for grabs on May 14th. Lawyer petitions Independent Electoral Commission over Tumanjai's dual citizenships allegations. OIC Gambia Secretariat relocates to Sadauda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center. Those were the headlines. We now have the news in detail. The Independent Electoral Commission yesterday announced that it will conduct by-elections for councillors in 4 wards on 14th May in the Birikama and the Kanifik administrative areas. The said by-elections will be conducted in the following wards: Bundung 6 Junction, London Corner, Sanyang and Marakisa. The Independent Electoral Commission said nomination of candidates will be conducted from 25th to 29th April from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Independent Electoral Commission Region's Office in Kanifing and Birikama. According to the Independent Electoral Commission, the campaign shall start on the 2nd May and end on 12th May 2022. Acting under the instruction of one Hadi Jallo, a Banjul resident, lawyer Lamin Kemboj of the Mari Banta Chambers has written to the Independent Electoral Commission requesting for it to respond to queries about the suspected dual citizenship of a National Assembly member, Tumanjai of Banjul South, or risks going to court. Fatoumata Njai won the seat in the recent National Assembly elections. The defeated NPP candidate in the constituency, Usman Wada, too, had alleged that Tuma holds a dual citizenship and therefore not eligible to contest. Last week, the Independent Electoral Commission told the Standard it did not receive any complaint from any quarters during the nomination and campaign processes until after the election was done and the results declared. However, lawyer Mboch in this letter to the Independent Electoral Commission wrote, "We act as solicitors for Hadi Jallo of Banjul and we receive instructions to write this letter. It is our instruction that at the time of the nomination of Fatoumata Njai as an independent candidate, her dual nationality was unknown to our clients and even rumors were alive that she holds the citizenship of England, making her a British national at the time of her nomination. If the allegation is true, then certainly she is disqualified under Section 90, 1A of the Constitution, which provides, no person is qualified for election as a member of the National Assembly if he or she holds the citizenship or nationality of a country other than the Gambia." It is his instruction that their clients have lodged a formal verbal complaint to them and you reply that you are not having any proof, which is a fact. But as a creation of statute, he believed that the Independent Electoral Commission should have made at least an effort to inquire about the alleged dual nationality of Fatoumata Njai. Once there is an allegation for her disqualification, having gone through her nomination without qualification, she is further disqualified under Section 91, 1 of the same Constitution, which provides, a member of the National Assembly shall vacate his or her seat subject to subsection 2 if any circumstances arises which, if he or she were not a member, would cause him or her to disqualify for election as member or nomination as a member. This is in very clear terms, as it simply means that even after being sworn in as a member of the National Assembly, she can still be disqualified if she holds dual citizenship or nationality of another country. It is his instruction that it is your duty as the institution responsible for the conduct of free and fair election to make sure that only eligible and qualified candidates are nominated, and if you fail or refuse or neglect to execute your duty, you have instructions to institute legal action against you and to seek a declaration that the nomination and election of Fatoumata Njai is unconstitutional and should be declared null and void, and to declare that seat vacant for a by-election. The Gambia OIC Secretariat has announced it has moved its office location from the Petroleum House, Brusubi, to the Sadauda Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center. A statement from the Secretariat said with immediate effect it will be conducting businesses from its new address. Reacting to the development, the Deputy CEO Ambassador Isa Bokasi said, as the custodians of the Sadauda Kairava Jawara International Conference Center moving to their natural home could not have happened at a better time. He added, not only it will serve as significant overhead and operational cost, but the relocation will also put them in a pole position to respond to the managerial and the operational needs of the center with promptitude and vigor. Those were the stories for today's newscast, but before we take a leave, let's take a recap of the top stories. 4 councillor positions up for grabs on the May 14th. Lawyer petitions the Independent Electoral Commission over to Manjai's dual citizenship allegations. OIC Gambia Secretariat relocates to Sadauda Kairava Jawara International Conference Center. Those were the stories for our today's newscast. Thank you for joining us with your presenter, Maria Magillan. Do have a nice weekend.